Hello dear students. So those who are preparing for JEE mains, who are preparing for NEET, and one more IISER aptitude test IAT. Today we want to go for some important concept and example on it. I have taken this question from the National Testing Agency app NT Abhyas, and it's a good question and we are ready to discuss it. तो चलिए मैं इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक इंडक्शन पे क्वेश्चन करवाता हूँ पहले आपको. इट इज फ्रॉम एनटीए अभ्यास. सो द क्वेश्चन इज, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. आई ब्रीफ्ड इट, मैंने यहाँ ब्रीफ किया है बट पहले एक बार समझा देता हूँ. सो दिस इज सिंपली नथिंग बट दिस इज द सर्कुलर एरिया, and in this circular area there is a magnetic field, and this magnetic field is of what type? Cross means perpendicular to the plane and going inwards there. But what about this magnetic field is, so this magnetic field is time varying. It is time varying, mean B is the function of time. B is the function of time, vary करेगा time के साथ में, such that dB by dt rate of change of magnetic field is alpha. थोड़ा सा ध्यान से सुनिएगा, कई सारी चीजें हम मिस कर देते हैं. In original question, what is given? That it is a increasing magnetic field. Mean with respect to time, when time is going on increasing, this magnetic field is also going on increasing. Is that clear? Then you can say that rate of change of magnetic field with respect to time, it should be positive, and it is given to you as alpha. In question, it is simply given to you as alpha. But it is given that the magnetic field is increasing with time, so you can treat it that alpha is going to be as a positive quantity. So magnetic field is changing and it is shown over here, and you just see that symmetrically a wire is placed AB, and this wire is of length 2r. It is placed very symmetrically, and the question is, find the induced EMF from A to B, or find the induced EMF in this वायर. एग्रीड? थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट फील होता है इनिशियली बिकॉज ऑफ द फैक्ट स्टूडेंट को एक कल्चर ध्यान है कि एक फॉर्मूला लगाना है E इक्वल्स टू माइनस एन डी फाई बाई डी टी, एंड यहाँ उन्हें लगता है कि हम कैसे करेंगे, क्या करेंगे. So this question is demonstrative type of question. What I suggested to you that there is a magnetic field, and this magnetic field is varying, means whenever you are ready to calculate the flux, we can say that there will be the variation in flux, and if there is a variation in flux, you can say that there will be the induced EMF. So I can say that induced EMF E induced will always be equals to minus n d phi by dt according to Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. What my strategy is, see it carefully. So this AB is 2r, this is the center of your circular magnetic field, and you say that AB is symmetrical, so you can say quite easily that right from here to here it will be simply nothing but it is R. Symmetry is given to you, and right from here to here it is also be given as R. Now what my brain suggests me that I am just preparing a square, and that is an imaginary square. And what kind of square it will be? See it very carefully. You can watch that this is going out to be as a square which I am going to frame over here. So this is simply the square. See that this ABCD is a square. Right from here to here, you wait carefully. A here, B here, C here, and D here. This is D. And ABCD is a imaginary square. So what I want to say that ABCD, and it will be the imaginary square. And my aim is simply going out to be as, my interest is that I am interested to calculate the value of induced EMF in square loop. And which square loop it is? ABCD. I'm interested to go for it. So this is going out to be as simply a square, and this square is there, and you can find the induced EMF in this square loop by using the formula minus and d phi by dt, and is the number of turns, which is obviously equals to 1 here because only one turn is there. Negative is because of Lenz's law, so it is minus 1, and this is d phi by dt. It will be equals to d by dt of B vector dot A vector, because this is the magnetic field which is uniform and it is cross. So what I can say, that magnetic field is perpendicular to the plane of the board, and this is square loop in the plane of the board. So its area vector will be definitely also in the, you say that, cross direction. So the angle between B vector and A vector is 0. So B dot A can be opened as, I am writing it very directly, minus d by dt of BA, because of the fact that angle between the B vector and A vector is what? It will be equals to nothing, but it will be equals to 0, and cos 0 will be equals to 1. Now what is going to happen? You can say quite easily that as far as magnetic field is concerned, it is only in this circular area. So magnetic field is appearing only in circular area. Outside circular area there is no magnetic field. So if you are interested to find the flux, through the square loop, that time magnetic field is only in the area of what? Only in the area of circle. So you can say that it will be minus d by dt of B is here, and it will be A, that will be equals to pi r square. It is pi r square. Agreed? This B into pi r square, it is the flux passing through the square, loop, flux passing through square loop, Here so many students are interested to ask the question, sir, why you are not going for the entire area of the square? So dear student, in this region which I am showing to be as blue, there is no magnetic field at all, and if there is no magnetic field, then you can say that the flux will not pass through it. So the entire square is having the same flux as of what? That circular loop. That's why it will be coming like this. Mean what I want to say, क्या कहना चाहता हूँ कि इस पूरे स्क्वायर लूप से जो फ्लक्स पास आउट होगा उसमें कंट्रीब्यूट कौन करेगा? उसमें कंट्रीब्यूट सिर्फ ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड करेगा जो सर्कुलर एरिया में है। इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पे एरिया किसका लिया है? सर्कल का ही लिया है। नाउ पाई इज कांस्टेंट, आर इज कांस्टेंट, सो इट इज कमिंग आउट टू बी इज माइनस पाई आर स्क्वायर, and it goes out to be as dB by dt, and you know that dB by dt is equals to what? dB by dt is equals to alpha, so it comes to be as minus pi r square multiplied by what? Pi r square multiplied by the alpha. It is induced EMF in what? It is induced EMF in square loop. Your question is over, but one important step is remaining out. Now you just watch the symmetry. If you say that AB is the side, BC is the side, CD is the side, AD or DA is the side. All these four sides are placed very symmetrical with respect to magnetic field. So whatever be the induced EMF here in AB, same is the induced EMF in CD, same is the induced EMF in BC, same is the induced EMF in AD. Means in all the four sides of this square, same induced EMF get induced out over there. So I can say that induced EMF where induced EMF at all the sides are same. So induced EMF inside AB, it will be equals to 1 by 4 the induced EMF in what? Induced EMF in square loop. Agreed? So EAB will be equals to what? EAB will be equals to 1 by 4, and it comes to be as minus pi r square multiplied by alpha. Is that clear in your mind? And if you just go for the magnitude of it, EAB magnitude will be equals to, negative sign goes away, and it will be 1 by 4 pi r square alpha. This will be your answer. So if you see the four options, your answer will be coming out simply nothing but 1 by 4 pi r square alpha. Is that clear in your mind? See it carefully. The only mistake is that usually the students takes the entire area of the square. Here entire square of the area, entire square area is not workable because at these places magnetic field is not there, and that time you cannot take it, and this is induced EMF in AB. See it carefully, and if you are having the doubt then ask to me, then we will go ahead. तो चलिए ये स्टूडेंट्स, एक्चुअली क्या एनटीए अभ्यास ऐप में पूछा गया है उसका तो मैंने आपको सॉल्यूशन दे दिया, बट कैन यू थिंक दैट द एग्जैक्टली द सेम क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग इन योर एग्जामिनेशन which you are going to answer, that is JEE Mains 2020 or NEET 2020? It can be a different thing, it can be a very different thing, but the concept remains to be the same. So try to come on to the new question, and this is example number 2. So already we have done example 1 and example 2 is definitely of similar type. Same concept is utilized over there, but there is some difference. You try to learn that difference. So what I am saying to you, that this is again a circular area. Great. In this circular area there is a magnetic field in the form of cross going perpendicular to the plane of the board and inside. And then one more important thing, that radius of the circular area is r. Magnetic field is time varying, it is increasing. Rate of change of magnetic field with respect to time is alpha, and this alpha is a constant, and because you say that magnetic field is increasing, so dB by dt, rate of change of magnetic field, it will be constant, but it will be positive. It will be positive. If it is going to be a decreasing magnetic field, then alpha will have the negative value. Now listen the question, what is there? So this is a horizontal wire, metallic wire, or you can call it a metallic rod. So a horizontal metallic rod of length L is placed. This is circular magnetic field. This is the magnetic field in circular area, and this is the rod of length L which is placed over here. And the question is very simple: find the induced EMF in the rod, metallic rod or metallic wire. Now try to compare. पिछली बार क्या हाल था, ये जो AB था वो लोअर साइड पे था, AB का जो लेंथ था वो ट्वाइस ऑफ R दिया हुआ था. इस समय आपके पास में जो AB है वो इस सर्कुलर एरिया के इनसाइड में है. इज दैट क्लियर? पिछली बार बाहर था, इस बार क्या है, अंदर. समझिएगा क्या करना है. तो सेम कंसेप्ट है, मुझे सिमेट्री यूज करनी है. तो ये L लेंथ को लेके मैंने क्या किया, L लेंथ को लेके, you see it in blue color. You see that this is of blue color. So this is AB, a rod of length L. Symmetry is important. So with the length of L, I drawn a square. So this is the square which I am drawing again. It is an imaginary square. And this imaginary square is having the base as AB. So this is A, this is B. Let here it is C, and let it is D there. So there is an imaginary square, and this imaginary square is A, B, C, D, and its length will be equals to what? Its length will be equals to L. Is that clear? Suppose I am able to find the induced EMF in this imaginary square loop, then what I can say, that induced EMF in AB will be equals to 1 by 4 the induced EMF in square loop. Exactly the same thing, because you say that this side and this side, these all are symmetrical. So whatever be the induced EMF in AB, same will be the induced EMF in BC, CD and DA. So same concept I am applying, and our interest is that EAB will be equals to 1 by 4 E in square loop, and now we are interested to find the induced EMF in square loop. So this is a square loop we are viewing. Now I am interested that what will be the flux passing through this square loop, and then I will apply the formula. E will be equals to minus n d phi by dt, and you will be viewing at the same place over there. Agreed? Be very careful. Now what is happening? Induced EMF in the square loop will be equals to minus n d phi by dt, and phi is what? phi is the flux passing through the square loop. Phi is the flux passing through the square loop. It will be b dot a, angle between the b vector and a vector, it will be equals to theta, that will be equals to 0, that I already explained to you. So this b dot a get converted into ba, and this is the induced EMF in what? This is the induced EMF in square loop. Be very careful. Induced EMF in square loop, but it is magnetic field through the square loop and it is area of the square loop. Now you tell me that this magnetic field, yes, it is present here. Yes, here it is a magnetic field. Yes, here it is a magnetic field. Yes, here it is a magnetic field. Here it is a magnetic field, but that red color of magnetic field is not able to produce the flux which is passing through the square loop. ये रेड कलर पे जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का प्रेजेंस है ना, ये रेड कलर का मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का प्रेजेंस इस स्क्वायर लूप से फ्लक्स पास आउट नहीं कर सकता, बिकॉज इट इज आउटसाइड. इज दैट क्लियर? यही इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट था. तो अब आपने कहा सर B, that is the magnetic field at square loop, and A, that is going out to be as the area of the square. So L is the length, and here it is going out to be as the L square, and you can say number of turns will be equals to N. That is very simple. So it will be coming as minus L square is a constant one, it will come outwards, and it will be dB by dt. This is the case, and it is the induced EMF in a square loop. It is the induced EMF in a square loop, and that time you can say dB by dt will be equals to what? dB by dt will be equals to alpha. So it comes to be as minus alpha L square, and if you are taking the magnitude of this induced EMF, it will be coming as simply nothing but it will be alpha L square, negative goes off, and your answer will be coming as 1 by 4 alpha L square. This is your answer. So induced EMF in this square loop will be alpha L square, and induced EMF at the rod AB, which is required to find out, it will be coming as 1 by 4 alpha L square. You understand it? अब वो कंफ्यूजन दूर हुआ होगा आप सब लोगों का कि एरिया कौन सा लेना है. स्क्वायर लूप का एरिया मीनिंग जहां भी आपको फ्लक्स चाहिए ना, जिस एरिया से आपको फ्लक्स चाहिए, डेफिनेटली वही एरिया लेना पड़ेगा, लेकिन वहां मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होना बहुत जरूरी है. दैट्स वेरी नेसेसरी. चलिए एक और क्वेश्चन करके बताता हूं. ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा डेंजरस है, तो आप सबके सब लोग ध्यान रखिएगा. दिस इज एग्जांपल 3 एंड एवरीथिंग रिमेन्स टू बी सेम. क्या चीज बदलने जा रहा हूं उसे देखिएगा. You be very careful, and I am coming to be. It is the beauty of the question. मजा आ जाएगा आपको ये क्वेश्चन करने में. So this is simply going out to be as example 3. सब आपके सामने ही बना रहा हूं. So this is simply going out to be as the circular area. Radius is what R, you know that. So cross is the magnetic field. Agreed? dB by dt will be equals to alpha. It is the increasing magnetic field. बढ़ रहा है magnetic field आपका, and B is going on increasing. It means alpha should be positive. This is given, and radius of this square area is simply going out to be as what? It is simply going out to be as capital R. O is the center here. Now where the rod is, it is very important. It is very, very important. So you be very careful about one thing, that my interest is that I am interested to find magnetic field. I am interested to find induced EMF in rod AB. Induced EMF in rod AB. But where the rod is placed, I am placing it here. It is a diameter. This is the rod. So right from here to here, it is a metallic rod AB, and what we want to find, it is the induced EMF in rod of AB. You can attempt it, but because it's my duty at this time, so I am going for it. Magnetic field is B vector and all these things. So yes, ये जो आपके चेहरे की मुस्कान है, ये मुझे बता रही है कि आप समझ गए. You will have to go for the symmetry. Now what is happening? That a student is drawing the square in such a manner, and it is very correct. This is simply going out to be as a square, and this is the square of length what? So you can say quite easily, sir, it is a square of length twice of r. Because this is going out to be as the radius is r, this is the diameter. So right from here to here, the length is what? The length is twice of r. You try to see the first question. You try to see the first question of NT अभ्यास एग्जाम्पल 1 that we dealt, जिसको हमने पहले डील किया. अब मैंने ये पूरा स्क्वायर बना लिया. ये पूरे स्क्वायर का यहाँ देखा तो ये आपका जो एज लेंथ है, इट्स ऑल्सो इक्वल्स टू ट्वाइस ऑफ आर. दिस एज लेंथ इज ऑल्सो इक्वल्स टू ट्वाइस ऑफ आर. बट आई नो कि अब आप काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें सीख गए हैं. मेरा इंटरेस्ट सिर्फ इतना सा है दैट व्हाट आई वांट टू डू, that I will find that E will be from the square loop, and this E from the square loop, if I am able to find, then this EAB will be equals to 1 by 4 E of the square loop. I have done it 3 times. This is the 3rd time I am doing. Okay, the students are very good. Now they say that there is no need to write n and nothing like this. It is minus d by dt of BA. Everything is known to you. Minus d by dt of BA, and it will be E through induced EMF in what? It will be the induced EMF in square loop. Induced EMF in square loop. Agreed? समझ आ रहा है यहाँ तक सबको? अब स्क्वायर लूप में डेफिनेटली एरिया तो स्क्वायर का आना चाहिए, लेकिन स्क्वायर का वो एरिया जहाँ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है. तो यहाँ आपके पास मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है ब्लू कलर. Yes, there is a magnetic field. What kind? It is B. Cross. Yes, it is there. This magnetic field will definitely produce the flux passing through the square. You see the magnetic field of red color. This is here. This is magnetic field. Yes, it is here. But this magnetic field, tell me, dear student, this magnetic field can produce the flux through the loop, through the square loop? No. Because this is our square loop. ये हमारा स्क्वायर लूप है. ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड स्क्वायर लूप के बाहर है, तो होने के बावजूद भी ये फ्लक्स प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर सकता. अच्छा, स्क्वायर का ये वाला ग्रीन एरिया देखिए. ये ग्रीन एरिया रेडी टू कैरी द फ्लक्स है. ये स्क्वायर का ग्रीन एरिया मना नहीं करता. यस, आई एम रेडी टू कैरी द फ्लक्स. लेकिन ये फ्लक्स को, मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स को कैरी कब कर सकता है? जब इस पूरे के पूरे पोर्शन में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हो. यू टेल मी, इस पूरे के पूरे पोर्शन में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है क्या? सो देयर इज नो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. सो आई कैन से दैट दिस पोर्शन, ओनली दिस पोर्शन, this portion can create the magnetic flux, and this is the portion whose area will be equals to half of the area of what circle. So you can say E induced EMF in square loop will be equals to minus d by dt. Magnetic field B is a uniform one, and area here is entire circular area will be pi r square, but this is useless. So what I can say, it will be coming as half pi r square. Is that clear? Half pi r square. B is constant. Is that clear in your? B is not, BB is a variable one. It is dB by dt. Half pi r square is a constant. Half pi r square is a constant, and negative is at its own place. And this is going to be as dB by dt. dB by dt is equals to alpha. So minus half pi r square multiplied by the alpha. This is E passing through the square loop. If you go for the magnitude of it, induced EMF through square loop, it will be what? You can say quite easily, magnitude will be equals to half pi r square multiplied by alpha, and this is in the entire square. I am interested to go for in AB only, so it will be 1 by 4 E passing through this, E induced in the square loop, it will be half pi r square multiplied by what? Alpha. Your answer will be coming as, I am writing in blue color, 1 by 8 pi r square alpha. So induced EMF in AB, induced EMF in AB will be equals to what? 1 by 8 pi r square multiplied by what? Alpha. This is the answer. Is that clear? So I placed the rod AB. In example 1 it was here, in example 2 it was here, in example 3 here it is. I mean on one question that was in NTA अभ्यास ऐप, एक क्वेश्चन मुझे मिला था NTA अभ्यास ऐप में, मैंने पहले उसे सॉल्व करवाया, फिर मैंने आपको उस जैसे और क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटी होती है मैं बताता हूँ आपको, ध्यान से समझिएगा कि टीचर का रोल क्या होता है। अधिकतर टीचर का रोल कुंजी बनाना नहीं है, समझ रहे हैं आप मेरी बात को। टीचर, अरे यार कुंजी बनाना होता तो जहां आपको इतनी सारी बुक्स हैं वहां आपको सॉल्यूशंस भी दे देते, तो आप देख देख के काम करते रहते। बट टीचर का रोल सबसे बड़ा होता है कि वो आपको आपके कंसेप्ट को समझा के रन करना सिखा दे। अरे एग्जाम मुझे थोड़ी देना है यार, मेरा पेन थोड़ी चलेगा, एग्जाम आपको देना है, आपका पेन चलेगा। आपका पेन चलेगा कब? जब आपका ब्रेन चलेगा। तो कल को क्वेश्चन में पता लगा मैंने सिखा दिया कि भाई यहां आपका ए बी है और ये नहीं आया, फिर क्या करोगे आप? फिर आके मुझे कहोगे सर ए बी यहां नहीं था, ए बी थोड़ा ऊपर आ गया या ए बी थोड़ा नीचे आ गया। फॉरगेट अबाउट इट। अब तुम समझ गए कि तुम्हें इस केस में, इस तरह के जितने भी केसेस हैं उनमें सिमेट्री को यूज करना है, और ये जरूर ध्यान रखना है दैट विच एरिया यू शुड हैव टू टेक। समझ आ गया? चलिए इसी तरह की नई चीज़ों के साथ फिर कल मिलते रहेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।